Kate Meredith here, coming to you from Mr. Johnson's classroom. Thanks to GET High School in Galesville, Wisconsin for loaning us the space to demonstrate the finer points of Global Systems Science Investigation 5. In the first part of this demonstration, we are going to need to gather some pure carbon dioxide and hold that in a balloon. We're also going to be collecting samples from several other sources, one of which is going to be the exhaust from your car, which brings me to my first point. When you purchase your balloons, you're going to want to purchase good quality balloons, but you're going to need to weaken them just a little bit or your car isn't going to be able to blow them up. And we want to keep all the elasticities the same between each one of the collections. So my experience has shown me that if I fully inflate this balloon 3 times, that the car will be able to blow it up and we won't have any trouble collecting our carbon dioxide sample. To collect our carbon dioxide sample, we are going to be using just plain old household vinegar and some baking soda. A wine bottle works the best for collecting it because the reaction can get going in the bottom. It can foam up vigorously. It doesn't get into the balloon, and we have a nice smooth top here so we don't have any gas leaking out the sides. But the volume of this bottle isn't so big that we have to use a lot of vinegar and baking soda to get the amount of carbon dioxide that we need. And I've experimented around with a couple of different diameters of balloons, and you can do the same. You can try a small size, inflating your balloon to a small size, about the diameter of the inside of a roll of masking tape. I am finding that I prefer a little larger diameter, and a 1,000 milliliter beaker has a diameter just about 10 centimeters, which makes for a nice sample size. So once we've decided on all that, because remember we want all the students to collect about the same amount of gas so that we can compare it across the classroom. So 250 milliliters in here, my balloon's ready to go. I have about a teaspoon and a half of baking soda on a piece of weighing paper that's been creased that's ready to go. If you have a few extra pairs of hands to do this in a lab group, it works better, but as you can see, it can be done by yourself. So you take your baking soda sample, pour it in fairly quickly into your bottle. As you can see, it's foaming up nicely. And as it does that, it's forcing the air out so that when I collect my gas, all that I'm collecting is the carbon dioxide. And I give it a few minutes, a few seconds here, to finish the reaction, and it looks like it's getting to be about the size I want. I'm holding on just to make sure that it doesn't get away on me. Give a little swish just to make sure the reaction has produced all the carbon dioxide that I need, and I'm satisfied. I pinch it off, set that aside, and see how I like my diameter. Well, I did a really good job here. I have actually more than I need. So I can let off the amount that will make this the size that I would like it to be. And at the point that I can slide this snugly into the beaker, I'm satisfied with the size of my sample. I take it and pinch it off, and I find a twist tie, and I twist it off and save this sample until I'm ready to test it. And now we're ready for step 2.